What would it feel like to be able to turn colorful threads into striking designs on fabric? To be able to bring visions from your imagination through your hands into sketches and transform these into threads, stitching artwork of your own design. Through the pre-recorded embroidery lessons in Magic Threads, I'm going to teach you everything I know about how to use stitches in a variety of innovative ways to create your very own inspired designs, and how to tackle the fear of a blank page of your sketchbook and use it as a valuable tool for defining your own personal style. We'll start by exploring new ways of finding inspiration, from both within ourselves and in the world around us, and maybe even reframe our mindset around what art means to us. We'll then refine these ideas into a singular form, all the while playing with the different ways in which a single stitch can be expressed, and learn all about color and composition to apply this to our final project. We'll wrap this all up by creating a finished piece, whether that's on a garment or a standalone work of art. You'll be practicing the expansive potential of some of my personal favorite stitches through designing and stitching your own sampler, as well as guided through weekly sketchbook lessons to help you develop your own personal style. The entire course is backed up with examples from my collection of vintage embroideries and books, as well as from my own personal artwork. You'll have lifetime access to the materials, so you can take this course as many times as you want. A little about the latest update. So this class was originally designed in 2020 when many people had lots of time at home. Since a lot of our lives have changed since then, I've redesigned it to be 10 weeks instead of 3. So there's 1 stitch per week with many lessons added in between. There's about 30 minutes of video per week, plus weekly PDFs, and the assignments in your sketchbook and sampler should take you about an hour or 2, depending on how in-depth you want to get with them. But more important than the precise minutes of video that you'll be receiving is the impact that these teachings can have on your art-making practice. These are methods I use regularly to open my mind up to new ideas and styles, but it's more than just my own personal method. Here's what some past students have had to say. So Sarah says, I told my husband that my brain's been cracked open. My sketchbook and idea journal are filling up. I can't thank you enough. Stacy C says, I really needed something to ignite my embroidery practice into a truly creative and expressive act, and the Magic Threads course did exactly that. It took me from stitching other people's patterns to imagining and creating my own, and it unlocked how to create an image in my mind and translate it into thread. Now I can see inspiration everywhere, and I can bring my own story to my work as well. So grateful to have found Christy and Magic Threads. So you might be asking yourself, do I really need an online workshop to learn how to stitch? No, not at all. But this workshop is about so much more than just stitches. I'm not just teaching you how to do the stitches. In fact, I already provide videos on how to do the stitches for free when you join my newsletter. What I'm working with in this course is through these videos and through these PDFs and through these assignments, I'm teaching you how to use these stitches in a different way where you're fluent with all their variations and all the ways they can be applied with their infinite potential, which makes it easy for you to design your own embroideries in your specific style. But don't worry, you don't have to already be an artist. I'm also going to explore with you different ideas for how you can develop your own artwork, thinking outside the box, and really nailing your own style through the wide range of options that embroidery provides. Oh, are you wondering who I am? I'm Christy Johnson, artist, author, and textile arts teacher. My mission as both an artist and a teacher is to break through the lies we tell ourselves about our own creative capabilities so we can better access our ability to transform. I teach embroidery and textile arts for the imperfect human, for the visionary who wants to transform their dreams into textural designs on fabric through the art of stitching. I hope you feel a little more inspired to spark your own creativity, whether or not you decide to join the Magic Threads course. I want to leave you with this line from my book, Mystical Stitches. The creative process is not simply about what is being made. It's an entirely mystical process that teaches us how to move between the internal world of the soul and the physical world outside. All that is illuminated at the crossing of this bridge happens first in making a piece of art and eventually through the shaping of existence itself. By allowing ourselves to engage with our own creative process, we become more and more familiar with the process of bringing our dreams into reality. Want to start bringing your stitching dreams to life? Join Magic Threads now. 10 weeks of artistic play to spark infinite creativity. I hope to see you in there.